staying on top of breaking news out of Southwest Philadelphia. A deadly scene on the Passyunk Avenue Bridge. A young man found fatally shot inside a car. A little girl also inside that car, grazed in the head by a bullet. A third victim found at another location and rushed to the hospital. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Sheba Russell. We want to get right out to our Steve Keeley at the scene. Steve, I know a number of new details have been coming in over the last hour. What are you learning?
Well, Sheba, for those who don't know the Passyunk Avenue Bridge, one side where we are is the 28th Street side. It sounds like it's a far distance. The other side, 61st Street, but it's really one side and the other side of the bridge. So this is where the man who was killed is still in that Chevy Malibu that crashed against the median. Right now, these eastbound lanes remain closed. The shooting happened at the foot of the bridge, right at the 61st Street side, where there is a gentleman's club called the Purple Orchid. There are 26 bullet shells there. This Chevy Malibu has at least 10 bullet holes through that passenger door and passenger window and windshield. And there was a little 9-year-old girl seated in the front passenger side next to a 23-year-old. Now, they are related. We don't know how. Maybe brother and sister, maybe uncle and niece, but they're relatives. He is dead, shot at least twice in the head and shoulder. She somehow survived a graze wound to her head. All the bullets that went through the door where she was sitting and through the window where she was sitting somehow missed her, other than the one that just grazed her. Then she survives the car crashing. We don't know if the car just crashed here or whether it had been crashing along the median and it just drifted here, because it just stopped here eventually. And so the man on the other side was the third shooting victim. He was 46 years old. He is critical after being shot in the back. Police believe he was outside of his car in that parking lot when he was shot. So they believe for sure whoever fired those 26 shots was targeting this 23-year-old man and did not care that a little 9-year-old girl's head was peeking up out of that passenger side window when this killer fired all those bullets through that passenger side window and door. Chief Inspector Scott Small talked about how it's a miracle that this girl not only survived the shooting and the crash, but then she ran for her life running out of the car in busy traffic right as it was getting dark at 8:30 and raining here.
According to witnesses, she was in the front passenger seat. All 10 of the bullet holes we found went through the passenger side of the vehicle. Most of them went through the front passenger side door where she was sitting. So she is extremely lucky. Although she's shot, she's lucky because she's only hit once. And according to staff at Children's Hospital, it's a graze wound to her head. She's conscious, walking and talking. She was able to get out of the car, according to witnesses, run eastbound on this busy highway. Luckily, someone picked her up, rushed her to the First District a few blocks away, where she was able to talk to police.
Well, her mother is now with her at Children's Hospital of Pennsylvania, along with detectives who will have to talk to her because she right now may be the best witness to what happened, considering the 46-year-old man got shot in the back. And we don't know if he was even close to the shooting or that was a stray shot that went far before it shot him. Then he got into his Acura trying to get help or get cover from the shooting. So we don't know what he saw exactly, and he's expected to survive, although he was critically wounded, Sheba. So a wild scene. The crimes unit just showed up to take their measurements, try to find the surveillance video from the gentleman's club over there and any other witnesses, as homicide detectives are there also at the hospital and here on this scene as well. So this Passyunk Avenue Bridge's eastbound lanes will be shut down probably a lot into the overnight, as well as this homicide investigation is just getting underway. But as bad as it is, Sheba, just imagine how much worse it would have been if we're talking about a 9-year-old girl shot here and killed too.
Oh yeah, just unthinkable.